Okay, let's talk about Venco Ventures here, BBIG. You know the deal. What a mess. What a freaking mess we got going on here. So there's a lot of news, and there's one big thing that's going on here. So to dig right into the situation, last night I made a video about this and I put in some wrong information, so I immediately took down the video. Sorry about that, guys. A lot of y'all told me what was going on. I actually saw the stupid thing with this date change of the cryptide situation with the dividend happening, but somehow I still missed that. So let's talk about what's going on right now, and thank you guys so much for your kindness and your response. So obviously this is taking a huge plunge. This week we were supposed to catch this dividend with the cryptide spin-off company here. Now that was the second pushback. The first one was supposed to happen the 15th. They pushed it back to this Friday. Guess what? Not happening until December 27th. Around that time frame. So obviously that was the big catalyst as what was going on with this major plunge. You know, this wasn't like the general investor just selling his 1,000, 2,000, maybe even 4,000 shares, what some of you have. This was like people selling 30,000, 50,000 shares all at once. And, you know, of course, people that had, you know, the 2,000, 5,000 shares, they were selling too. So obviously we have had mass exodus the past 48 hours here with Venco Ventures. Now, actually today, the stock, it did pretty well. There's still a lot of people that are very bullish in this. The people that are very into what's going to be happening here in the future. The thing even hit almost $7.30 here today. Now volume was not insane, but you know, honestly, it was not terrible. A lot of people thought this was probably going to plummet down to a $3 to $4 situation here today, bid price on it, but it did not. It stayed healthy. So let's dig into a little more news right now. So obviously, you know, this is being kind of saturated right now with, you know, everyone's kind of catching this, but there's a lot of redirection right now with CFO, CEO situations we're seeing right now. This person is going here, that person is going there. I don't really think anybody cares about the name or situation, but you know what I talked about in the past with Venco Ventures here. You know, we have Venco Ventures that is in cahoots with Zash, and now we have the cryptide situation happening, and don't forget Zash owns LumaFit. So there's like streams of money running off hills into other situations here. So, you know, like I've said before, this is just kind of a big, broad company chain we have going on right now. And obviously our main attention right now is on Venco Ventures, BBIG here, and everything it's supposed to turn into, and waiting on this cryptide situation to transform here, hopefully in December here. Now, what so many people are mad about right now, obviously the date has been pushed back. So people that have been investing into Venco here, obviously they were expecting this week to catch this dividend ride from the cryptide situation. Now we're seeing that this is not going to be taking place until December, so you still got time, yay. But what this is doing, this scared away a lot of big investors. Like I said, this is investors when people have, like, you know, I think common people like myself and other people probably watching this, listening to this, you know, we have maybe 500 shares, maybe 100 shares, maybe 2 to 3 to 5,000 shares at the most. We are the common investors. We are the retail investors that, you know, we're the background noise. And then you have your bigger investors that are putting in 50,000 shares, they're putting in 100,000 shares, people that have a lot of money, have a lot of time, and they're able to move, gain, lose situations wherever they see fit with their situation. So friends, when I look at all this news, I'm still very bullish on Venco here and what's happening, and I'm not going into what I think about the company because I've already sold myself so many times what I think this is going to turn into. I'm very bullish. I think good things about it. Yes, I know the background of people that are in the company right now in their situations, and that there's been some deceit with some of these people. And now we have this pushback, and this is kind of rubbing people the wrong way. The transfer of people moving around from here to there, chief this, operator that does not really scare me. We see those sorts of things all the time when you're investing in a company. And obviously this is a company that is growing, expanding, so I expect to see things like this. But personally, I'm still very bullish. I'm still very bullish in the sense that this is going to be a roller coaster ride going into December here. And I still think the battleground right now is going to be around this $6 to $8 mark bid price on it. And we're going to see that a lot. And of course, we'll have our big days hitting around at $9 mark and maybe pouring into the high nines here as well. As it looks right now, this December date, that's what we're waiting on. And I would not be surprised to see some other press release with what's going on right now, because they kind of just threw this at investors and people are not happy about it, and you know, they have every right to not be happy about it. So friends, obviously I will be talking about this every week because I'm very bullish on this. I'm very into what's going to be happening here with this company. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but crypto is going nuts. It looks like Bitcoin could possibly break into 70,000 here very soon, which is bananas crazy. If only we could get ADA to get some of that fun, that would be life-changing for a lot of us, but that day will come here in the future. So friends, I think we just gotta hold tight here. It's gonna get bumpy, it's gonna get nasty. I would not be surprised to see some rainy days here, maybe seeing a $4 to $5 range, but I think the closer we get to December, we're gonna start having bigger walk-ups here and higher volume. And honestly, you know what, I'm kind of looking forward to this maybe hitting a $4 mark again, because guess what, I'm going to take that opportunity and probably double down in some shares right then and there. So friends, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in that future of yours. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your time. You guys are awesome, and thank you for being a friend. I'll talk to you very soon, everyone. Bye-bye.